Welcome back, gold hunters. We're on a bit of a mission today. Anthony and I have driven about 4.5 hours from the Gold Coast down into northern Rivers of New South Wales. Somewhere between Coffs Harbour and south of Drake. We're doing a bit of exploratory mission today, heading up a gully here that's got a whole group of mines up the top end. Hopefully there's gold. From a bit of the research that I've done, it suggests everything. So yeah, we've got about a 3 kilometre hike today up this creek. Beautiful flowing stream, lots of water. We might even try and have a sluice tomorrow, but today's effort is, we've got a good hike ahead of us to try and get up to these mines. Brought a few pans with us today too in the backpack, so we can do a bit of sampling. So anyway, we'll keep going and tune you back in later. We just stopped for a quick breather down the creek, and we just noticed looked like a bit of workings from the creek just down there. Sure enough, we've got an old pit here, spinning around. So you can see the pile here, but a bit of a hole down in there. I don't know if you can see that. And another one down here in front of Anthony.
It goes down towards the creek.
Bit of a hole down there, and there's another one just over there. See it through the bushes. A little bit of workings here on the hillside, which is a good sign for us. Nowhere near our destination yet, but it's good to see a few workings on the way. Unless you know there's some gold around. So anyway, we'll keep going. So as we're getting further up, we're starting to see a lot more evidence of miners. So what I see in front of me, this is like a rock pile, or like a mullicape. If you go up in here, so this is an inside bend of the creek, a large inside bend. And you come up in here and you can see a bush turkey's cleared it. There's a turkey nest just over there. And if you come in here and have a look, you can actually see where the old timers have taken out. I'll move you out a bit, hang on, I might be able to see a bit better. Wrong way. So that's the creek there. This is all the mullicape of rocks. And on the back side, you can see the steep edge along here. And you know, where they've dug back in. And that's where they would have been mined alluvial gravels. So another good sign. We're heading in the right direction. Keep going on our way. We've pulled up, have a bit of a break. We decided to, we might have a bit of a sample with the pan. Anthony can stay on his feet.
Yes, bound to happen.
We've got a nice little section of bedrock here. And just where Anthony is in the back corner here, there's a nice little hole. A couple of big boulders and cracks all hanging in there. So we might take a bit of a sample from down here and under here and see if we can get a bit of colour in the pan. Gold in the pocket on the way. And it'll give us a bit more of an indicator if we're on the right track at least. So we'll get some dirt in the pan. Alrighty, gold hunters, a little bit excited. We're on the gold. First pan. So we end up pulling this big rock, which was jammed down in here. It's sort of all fractured bedrock. And Anthony did a little scrape up the top here and got nothing. So I thought, we'll try and get this big rock out. And as you can see, it was deep. Quite a deep hole. It's like up to elbow deep. But there's some juicy, dirty gravels that you can see down in the bottom there. First pan out of there. Check this out.
Pan on the board.
Got a picker first pan. That's a good sign. Okay, got to be happy with that. We're on the gold. Haven't even reached our destination yet, but oops, got focus. Getting nice. It's quite flat. It's travelled a fair way. As you can see, it's been bashed around. It's pretty flat, but still, that's a nice piece of gold. Start the trip. Alright, so we've cleaned that hole out as best we can without a yabby pump. No more gold, not even fine stuff, nothing, just that nugget. So, even after running that boulder out, scooped out, there's some nice clays and material in there. But yeah, nothing else, but which tells me we've got to keep going. Not close enough yet to the source, so it's good to find a little nuggy, but yeah, not getting any other gold at all out of that hole is pretty amazing. So keep going. Well, we've come up the creek a bit further, just down there is where we've got that little nugget, and just come to a nice bedrock section, and a creek coming off the side here. There's a bit of a trench here, and I just thought I'd turn the machine on, and I've stuck it down here, and we've got a little signal down here. Down in the crack down there, so I'm going to get a little crevice tool and stuff out and see if we can scratch it out, find out what it is. Oh, well, got it out. Unfortunately, it's just a bit of lead shot. Yeah, a little bit of lead shot. You can see the shininess there. Oh well, keep going. We've been going for about 3 hours now. Getting closer. Probably still got about a K to go, or not even, but anyway, we've come to a bit of a junction here. I'll give it a spin around. So I've got one creek coming in here, and then this main creek goes around in a sharp bend around there. And just up in here on the inside bend, we've got some workings. So we've got a bit of a pit down in there. And just over the top here, there's a square. Looks to be what was a shaft, but definitely man-made. I don't know if you can see that, but it's perfectly square hole. It's all filled in now, obviously, but I'm definitely doing a bit of work here, which is promising. Getting closer. So we're quite deep in now, and just come across something that really fucking shits me. Not only shits me that someone's been here, they're leaving their fucking rubbish behind. Excuse me language. How hard is it to pick up your rubbish and throw it in the bin, for God's sake? Fair dinkum. Beautiful rainforest here, and someone's throwing their bloody rubbish away. Anyway, we'll throw it in my bag. We'll keep going. So unfortunately, time has beat us on our hike up. We got probably about 1 kilometre short of where we needed to go, and it started getting pretty hectic, but it was nearly 5 hours by the time we got there, so it's already 1:30 in the arvo, so we're starting to head back. Otherwise, we'll be back in the dark. It's a nice quartz vein going straight across the reef, the creek bed here. It's not real pretty, like it doesn't look to have any potential, but this is what they would have been chasing in the area. You're getting a little bit of vugginess and some crystallization there from a bit of hydrothermal, and yeah, it's a nice little indication of the activity in the area, the geology. Very cool. Well, we're back at camp. Didn't make it all the way to the end, unfortunately, and yeah, it's fair hike. We got one chunky bit of gold, so I think we're going to have a bit of a rest. It's like 2 o'clock in the arvo now, so that was 7 hours we walked, and according to Trilobite, we did 9 kilometres. So that was a fair hike, and yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that far, but you know, like, and knowing that we went 9 kilometres, I'm guessing we probably still had a few kilometres to go until we got to our destination. So maybe another day, maybe come all prepared, you know, maybe camp up there, save while I come back in one day. But yeah, it's good to know there's gold in the creek, so let's get the sluice out, and you know, after we have a couple of coldies and chill, we'll yeah, get the sluice wet and see if we can get some gold out of the creek. Cheers. It looks like we come back just in time. There's a bit of a storm's just rolled in out of nowhere. So just starting to rain, and we only just got the fire going too. So we are, yeah, tying everything down. There's a bit of breeze coming with it. Hopefully it's not too bad. blows over pretty quick. Fingers crossed. Storm's arrived. Luckily, I'm Anthony's awning here, his car getting out of the rain. But yeah, she's just started cracking down. Hopefully I doesn't put our fire out. Get wet. Oh no. Yeah, it's swag's right, mate. She's waterproof. Yay. Forecast was for sunny, they said. Oi, that was a cracker. How far away is that? Woo. Well, once again, I think we were very lucky we came back when we did. Wouldn't have been fun walking back in the creek in this. Anyway, hopefully it blows over and we can get out later this arvo or tomorrow. It's only 3 o'clock. Hopefully. Well, good morning, got hunters, day 2. It's a bit chilly this morning, a little balmy 6 degrees. We got quite a bit of rain last night. I don't know if you can hear that, but the creek's flowing quite well. Just went down there to look, it's doubled its flow from yesterday, so plenty of sluice and water. We're going to get sluice wet this morning. Hopefully we can get a bit of gold. Anyway, we'll have a coffee, get ready, and we'll see you down the creek. Alright, down the creek, got sluice set up. There's a considerable amount of water flowing after last night's storm, which is good for us. Spinning around. Got a nice flow on the sluice here. Our gold grade 8-inch. He's working quite well. Quite well. So we've stopped here because we've got a couple of bedrock cracks here that go up into the creek there, but if you come around this side, the cracks continue on into the bank here, and that's what we really want. This stuff is like on the inside of the creek flow, so you can see by the slower rocks and all these bigger rocks in the line down there where Anthony's standing. It's definitely a low pressure zone, so hopefully, fingers crossed, gold is falling in these cracks that are coming across here in front of us. So yeah, we're going to move all these rocks and debris out of the way and get in there and start pumping some dirt. And yeah, get a bit of colour in the mat and bring you back for a look. Alright, so we moved on up the creek a bit further because we won't really get much at all. And we're just pumping where Anthony is on the baby's bedrock here, getting down pretty deep there. But yeah, just threw a couple of pans through, and I'm just halfway through this one here. And we had a couple of nice ones drop in the sluice. You can just see it from here. Here's a nice chunky. Nice one. Look at that. Two right next to each other. Boom, boom. Sweet. Haven't been getting a real lot of gold, but a couple of them dropping in. Let's see if I can pick him up. Hang on. Without losing it. There he is. I'll stand over here so I don't drop him. Focus. Yeah, that's a nice little there we go. Look at that. Little flat piece, but nice chunk. Whew. Back at camp now, packing up on that home. Not going home empty-handed, but definitely a lot more prospecting to do here. There's definitely gold. You know, we've got some nice chunky, nice flat flip like pickers. Just tells me that they're so waterworn. I'll show you. There's a little bit of gold we got, but these two pickers we got, they're so flat and very, very water worn It just tells me they've travelled quite a fair way. The gold did seem to get better as we got up the creek. Unfortunately, we're out of time, and we got out of time yesterday because of the storm. It killed half a day for us. But anyway, I think it's definitely worth coming back. There's definitely gold here. We just got to head a bit further upstream, I think. Yeah, we're getting closer to it. But yeah, next time I think we'll have to march on up further. But it's what it's like prospecting a new area. If you haven't been there before, you don't know where the gold is, you've got to find it. So anyway, see you next time.